suspicion that we're not giving the people what they want.
It's okay, baby. Let's give the people what they want.
Alrighty, Joker, Folie, Deux, Folie, la, 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 la. I'm just gonna call it Joker 2. It's finally here, and woo! Has this been a controversial movie, ratings-wise and money-wise? I am filming this as a Sunday morning, and I went and saw it Thursday night opening. It was a pretty packed opening, but there is a lot of bad headlines coming out on this movie, and I'm not gonna let that affect me. I went into this really excited. I thought the first Joker film is a masterpiece. I just recently rewatched it. I love everything about it. I thought it was great. And I went into this movie with an open mind. I saw that it was getting mixed reviews, but I thought, who knows? Maybe I'll be on, the positive side. And I will say, I'm not on the positive side, but I also don't hate it. Like, it does have some good moments. I especially enjoyed the beginning of the film. But the negatives are pretty negative, and I'll go into them here. I'm not going to get into spoilers, but there were some things about this movie that did really bug me, and it is a noticeable decline from the first film, whereas that first film, 5 out of 5, masterpiece. This movie just isn't as good. It just isn't good, and it calls into question, like, well, did we even need this movie? Should we just left well enough alone? But anyways, at this time, you've got Arthur Fleck, played by Joaquin Phoenix. He is in prison and is getting ready to go on trial for the murders that he committed. And then you have Lady Gaga, who is Harley Quinn, and she's kind of just like a super fan, and she is, they meet in his music class, and you could see that Arthur's having a hard time in prison, but she's kind of like pulling the Joker back out of it. Then you have, it's a musical. I know it was really weird that Warner Brothers was like, it's a musical. Then people, we have the same thing happen a lot of times where like people for some reason have this weird stigma on musicals. And so then they were like, well, it's not really a musical. It's just a music-y kind of movie. It's a musical. This movie is over half the runtime is singing, and it's a musical. That's the way I categorize musicals. If there's one or two songs, okay, but there is multiple song and singing numbers in this film. And I'll jump into my first negative. Like, the musical aspect just doesn't really do it for me. And I like musicals, so I could totally see why people who don't like musicals are not going to like this movie. Because even me, who likes musicals, like, none of the numbers really did anything for me. I didn't think anything blew me away, really. And nothing's catchy. Nothing's like, they're fine. Lady Gaga and Joaquin Phoenix are great in this movie. They're really good. They're acted well. I thought the performances were fantastic. Lady Gaga can sing, and I thought that the musical numbers are fine for what they are, but they don't really do anything story-wise for the movie to make it any better than what it is. And also, it's just, I don't know. I just felt they were just meh and didn't really do anything and didn't really need to be in the movie. I'll go with a positive. Like I said, at the beginning of this film, I was into it. I thought, oh, okay, I see where the story's going, and we start to get a little build up. Like I said, I was enjoying the performances. While I didn't care for the music that much, it wasn't like awful and taking me out of it. But this movie is very anticlimactic. It feels like it's building, and then when you get to the end, it is severely disappointing. The movie is a Joker movie. It's in the title. It's Joker. I get they're trying to take a different spin on the character, but this is a spin that I don't think a lot of DC fans are gonna like. The end is very anticlimactic and very disappointing, and really does a disservice to the Joker character. And especially from the first film, it almost kind of starts to take away from the first film a little bit, which is painful. And I did not like that part of the film. And the more I think about it, the less I enjoy this movie. So I'm gonna just try and stop thinking about it and watch it in a couple years, and maybe I'll have a different take. But yeah, it builds to nothing pretty much, and I won't get into spoilers, but it's very disappointing ending. So performance is good, musical meh, and ending not good. And so that all wraps up to me giving it a 2.5 out of 5. I'm gonna go straight down the middle. It's not bad enough to where I never want to watch it again. Like, it didn't ruin it for me, like maybe like a, a Rise of Skywalker type movie. But it also is like I have no enthusiasm whatsoever to watch this movie again anytime soon. And it's just a huge letdown compared to the first film. And I get the hate. And I honestly, once again, I don't know why this movie was made. It feels like they had the perfect movie, and then just like Warner Brothers like dumped a ton of money into it, and then now they're going to lose a bunch of money because no one's going to see this film. So it's just kind of depressing to even think about. But you know, this isn't part of the new DC, so you can look at it like that and be like, oh, this is a little spin-off, one-off thing. Oh well. And maybe, you know, you could just forget about it and just stick to the original. For me, like I said, 2.5. What did you guys think? I know there's a lot of mixed opinions on this film. And until next time, this is Rainy Cage. Peace out.